Hello student, after a long break, once again welcome to Anu's classes. So today in this video, I am going to discuss about the last part of the first chapter of the biology class 12, that is the reproduction in organism. The first and second part of this chapter already I have uploaded the video, and this is the last part of the chapter, first chapter, that is the chapter name is reproduction in organism. So in my previous video, I have already discussed about till the pre-fertilization stage of sexual reproduction. So today I am going to start from the fertilization stage. So this is the screenshot of your NCERT page here. In the sexual reproduction, as I have already discussed this, there are three sub-stages. First one is post-fertilization. Second phase is fertilization, and the last stage of sexual reproduction is post-fertilization. So here, as post-fertilization stage I have already discussed, so today I am going to discuss about the fertilization stage. So in this phase, the term syngamy, zygote and fertilization is given, and parthenogenesis term is given. So the summary of this page is that, so first, the definition of fertilization. The fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization or syngamy. So don't confuse. Fertilization and syngamy meaning is the same. Means in the post-fertilization, the male and female gametes are only formed. And in fertilization, the fusion of male and female gamete takes place. And that step is called fertilization. It results in the formation of a diploid zygote. Means after the fusion of male and female gamete, a diploid structure is formed. Single cell structure is formed, which is termed as zygote. Next, the process of development of new organism with fertilization of female gamete is called parthenogenesis. So parthenogenesis is a type of sexual reproduction, but here development of offspring takes place without fertilization of female gametes. Means here from the female gamete directly offspring is formed. Means no fusion of male and female gametes, means no fertilization of female gametes takes place. And the best example of parthenogenesis are seen in honeybee, rotifers and lizards. So if definition come, and sometimes example of parthenogenesis also come in your exam. Next important definition is external fertilization. So syngamy occurs outside the body of the organism. Large number of gametes are released in the surrounding of the medium. Means when the fusion of male and female gametes takes place outside the female body, that type of fertilization is called external fertilization. And in this type of fertilization, large number of gametes are released in the surrounding. Example is bonifies and amphibians. Next, internal fertilization. Syngamy occurs inside the body. Body means it takes place inside the female body of the organisms, and numbers of ova produced are very less, but large numbers of male gametes are released and they travel towards the ovum. An example is bird and mammals. Next, this is the next page of your NCERT book. Here the internal fertilization and external fertilization definitions are given. Already I have explained. Next, go to the last stage of sexual reproduction, that is post-fertilization event. And so now come to the post-fertilization events. The events in sexual reproduction after fertilization are called post-fertilization events. And it has two steps. First one is zygote formation. Second one is embryogenesis. So zygote formation means after fertilization, diploid zygote is formed. The zygote undergo further division and develop into a new organism. In algae and fungi, the zygote form a thick wall around itself to resist the desiccation and damage, and germinates only after a resting period when favorable condition return. So sometimes question come, how in case of algae and fungi zygote is formed? Then you have to write this para. Next, in organism with haplontic life cycle, means haploid dominating phase, the zygote undergo meiosis to form haploid spores and a new haploid organism is formed. Next step of post-fertilization event is embryogenesis. So embryogenesis means process of formation of embryo or embryo development. It is the process of development of an embryo from a zygote. The zygote undergoes cell division and differentiation. Cell division means cell numbers and mass are increased, and by cell differentiation, cells, after the number of cells increase, cells undergo modification to form specific tissue and organ. Next, go for the important definitions, that is oviparous. Egg-laying mammals are called oviparous. A fertilized egg is laid out who is covered by a hard calcareous cell. The young one hatches out after a period of incubation. Example, reptile, birds, etc. So oviparous means what? After the fertilization, the fertilized egg is means laid outside, and there it grow, and from there new offspring is formed. An example, bird and reptiles. And viviparous means giving birth to young one, means here the fertilized egg develop within the mother body, and from then when it become fully mature, then also the young one is giving means birth. Embryogenesis is inside the female body, and young one are delivered out. Different animals have a different gestation period. In angiosperm, the zygote develop inside the ovule and develop into the embryo. So question may come, where the zygote develop in case of angiosperm or plant, then you have to write it develop inside the ovule. So this is from here one more question may come. And finally, ovule is converted to seed and ovary is converted to fruit. So sometimes question may come, from where the fruit is developed. So you have to write then fruit is developed from ovary and seed is developed from ovule. Seed develops from protective covering called pericarp, means the outer covering of seed is called pericarp, and get dispersed. They germinate into a new plant after getting a suitable medium and condition. Next important definition is parthenogenesis, development of a new organism without fertilization. Example, in honeybee, I have already explained, sterile drones are haploid and develop from a female gametes. Other example include lizard, turkey, and rotifers, etc. So if just 2 mark short notes come explain about parthenogenesis, then you write like this. And if 1 mark question come, you just write the first line only the definition. Now I am giving a table. So question are generally come from this table. 1 mark question also come, and this table is important for your MCQ also. So the number of organism onion, where the chromosome number in haploid chromosome number is 16 and a diploid chromosome number is 32, means a fully mature offspring has 32 number of chromosome, but when the gametes are forming male and female, they contain 16 number of chromosome. Potato, haploid number contain 24, diploid is 48, maize 10, 20, rice 12, 24, apple 17, 34, and this is a Ophioglossum. It is a kind of farm. It has 630 number of chromosome in haploid, and in diploid it is 1260. So you have to remember this number. From here always question come either in 1 mark question or for MCQ also. This is very important. In case of animal, butterfly haploid is 190 and diploid is 380, fruit fly 438. Look, in other cases diploid are almost double of the haploid, but in fruit fly haploid is only 4 but diploid is 8. Then cat 1938, dog 3978, rat 2142, housefly 612, and human beings 2346. So these are the notes for the first chapter, that is reproduction in organism. And in parthenogenesis, false fruit, elaborately we are going to discuss in the second chapter also. So now I am going to discuss some important MCQ and some question answer important from this chapter. So now go for the first MCQ. Which of the following group is formed from the hermaphrodite organism? So options are given, earthworm, tapeworm, housefly, frog. Second option, earthworm, tapeworm, seahorse, housefly. Earthworm, leech, sponge, roundworm. Earthworm, tapeworm, leech, sponge. Hermaphrodite means the organism which have both male and female organ in the same body. So the correct answer is D. Earthworm, tapeworm, leech, and sponge. In all these 4 types in their body, both male organ and female sex organ are found. Next question, meiosis does not occur in asexually reproducing diploid nucleus, sexually reproducing haploid individual, sexually reproducing haploid individual, all of these. And meiosis means it is related to sexual reproduction. So definitely the answer should be A, means asexually reproducing diploid individual. A diploid parent plant body produces that gamete, and a haploid parent body produces that gametes. Diploid, haploid, haploid, diploid, 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 haploid, diploid. So correct option is haploid and haploid. Which of the following organism has the higher number of chromosome? Housefly, butterfly, Ophioglossum, and onion. Just I have few minutes ago I have shown you the table. So you have to by heart the number of chromosome. So correct option is Ophioglossum. In maize, a myocyte has 20 chromosome. What is meiocyte? I have already explained in the previous second video. Meiocyte means the cell from where the gametes are formed. So has 20 chromosome. What will be the number of the chromosome in the somatic cell? So which will be the correct answer? The correct answer will be 20. If a butterfly has chromosome number 360 in his meiocyte, twice taxa means diploid stage, what will be the chromosome number in his gametes? So gametes numbers are always half of the, means gametes chromosomes are always haploid, not diploid. So diploid means 360. So gametes number will be 190 because haploid, half of the diploid stage. In flowering plant, both male and female gametes are non-motile. The method of bringing them together for fertilization is water, air, pollination, and apomixis. So correct option is be pollination. The wall of the ovary forms pericarp, fruit wall, fruit both A and B. So wall of the ovary fruit is formed from ovary. So the wall of the ovary will form the pericarp and the fruit wall. So correct option will be D, both A and B. Answer is both A and B. The term clone cannot be applied to offspring from by sexual reproduction. Why? Because offspring don't possess exact copy of parental DNA. DNA of only one parent is copied and passed to the offspring. Offspring are found at different times, or DNA of parent and offspring are completely different. So correct option will be A. Offspring don't possess exact copies parent's DNA. Because in clone, the offspring has the exact Xerox copy of parent DNA. The male gamete of a rice plant have 12 chromosomes in their nucleus. The chromosome number in the female gamete, zygote, and the cells of the seedling will be respectively. So male gamete has 12. So number of the female gamete also should be 12. Zygote will be 24, and cells of the seedling means offspring will also be 24. So correct option is 12, 24, 24. Appearance of vegetative propagules from the node of plants such as sugarcane and ginger are mainly because nodes are shorter than internodes, nodes have meristematic cell, nodes are located near the soil, and nodes have non-photosynthetic cells. So which should be a correct answer? Correct answer should be nodes have meristematic cell. Vegetative propagules means what? They have to reproduce, and they means propagules means from where new offspring can produce. And for producing new offspring, cell division capacity should be present there. And you know that in first year you have taught that cell division capacity are always present in meristematic cell. So it means correct option, in nodes only meristematic cells are present, because the cells are present which have the means cell dividing capacity. That's why correct option will be B. Nodes have meristematic cell. There is no natural death in single-cell organism like amoeba and bacteria. Why? They cannot reproduce sexually. They reproduce binary fission. Parental body is distributed among the offspring. They are microscopic. So what should be the correct option? Correct option should be C. The parental body is distributed among the offspring. It means here I have already explained in the first video, the parent body does not that means coming to that. Thus parent body break down and two different offspring is formed. They again grow, and when they become mature again their body is break into two parts, and each part will work as a new offspring. It means parental body is distributed among the offspring. There are various types of reproduction. Type of reproduction adapted by organism dependent on which correct option is the organism habitat, psychology, and genetic makeup. Which of the following is a post-fertilization event in flowering plant? Transfer of pollen grain, embryo development, formation of flower, formation of pollen grain. So answer is correct, embryo development. The number of chromosome in the shoot tip of maize plant is 20. The number of chromosome in the microscopic mother cell of the same plant will be what? Means it is 20. So mother cell has definitely same there. So answer will be also 20. The growth phase of an organism before attaining sexual maturity is referred as juvenile phase or vegetative phase. In case of animal, it is termed as juvenile phase. In case of plant, it is known as vegetative phase. So correct option is both A and B. Select the monocarpic plant out of the following. Monocarpic plant. So correct option is what? Correct option is bamboo. Clear-cut vegetative, reproductive, and senescence phases cannot be observed in where? Perennial plant. Osteocycle is reported in where? Cow and sheep. Which of the following animals show the menstrual cycle? Correct option is all of above, because gorillas, chimpanzees, monkeys, human beings, all are show the menstrual cycle. Senescence phase of an organism lifespan can be recognized by slow metabolism, cessation of reproduction, decreased immunity, all of these. So all are shown, all these characteristics are shown in senescence phase, means in old days. So that's why correct option is D, all of these. If a fungal thallus has both male and female reproductive structure, it will be called heterothelic, homothelic, dioecious, monoecious. So correct option will be homothelic. Staminate flower produce egg, antherozoids, fruits, all of above. Staminate flower means only male organ is present. It means correct option is B. Single cell animals are said to be immortal because they grow indefinitely in size. They cannot tolerate any degree of changes in temperature. They can reproduce throughout their lifespan. They continue to live as their daughter cells. So correct option is D. Identify the correct sequence of event: gametogenesis, syngamy, embryogenesis, zygote. So next, gametogenesis, zygote, syngamy, embryogenesis. Gametogenesis, embryogenesis, zygote, syngamy. Gametogenesis, syngamy, zygote. So correct option should be D, because gametogenesis means first gametes are formed. Syngamy means then gametes are fused and fertilization or syngamy takes place. As a result, zygote is formed. So correct option will be D. Now go for some descriptive questions, short descriptive question. Why apple is referred as false fruit? In the case of apple, thalamus contribute the fruit formation, while most of the plant's fruit develop from ovary. So when fruits is developed from ovary, it is known as true fruit. But in apple, since it is developed from thalamus, that's why it is known as false fruit. Banana is a true fruit and also a parthenocarpic fruit. Justify. Banana developed from the ovary, that's why it is true fruit. And it's also developed without fertilization, means no fertilization of female gametes takes place. That's why it is also known as parthenocarpic fruit. Question number 3. Sorry. Which is a better mode of reproduction, sexual or asexual? Why? Sexual reproduction is better mode of reproduction because of the following reason. First, variations are seen here since fusion of gametes from different parents occur during the sexual reproduction. Hence, genetic recombination takes place, causing variation. Evolution are seen, variation being a major factor of natural selection, therefore it play an important role in evolution. Adaptation, the offspring produced due to sexual reproduction adapt better to changing environmental condition and vigor and vitality. Genetic recombination, interaction, etc. during sexual reproduction provide vigor and vitality of the offspring. So these 4 characters are seen in a sexual reproduction. That's why sexual reproduction is a better option. Offspring formed due to sexual reproduction have better chances of survival. Why is the statement always true? The offspring obtained from sexual reproduction have better chance of survival because the genetic material such organisms are formed from both parents. Daughter organisms, offspring show variation that lead to the evolution of species. The offspring produced due to sexual reproduction adapt better to the changing environmental condition. Genetic recombination, interaction, etc. during sexual reproduction provide vigor and vitality to the offspring. That's why the above statement is true. How does the progeny formed from asexual reproduction differ from those formed by sexual reproduction? So asexual reproduction means from the parents directly gamete is formed, and here the offsprings are directly xeroscopy of the parents, but means here it involves only the mitotic cell division that give rise to the daughter cells which are genetically identical to the parent cell. And sexual reproduction is a production of offspring by 2 parents, male and female. It involves the meiotic cell division or reduction cell division producing haploid nuclei, which on fusion produce offspring that are genetically different from their parent. Sorry, just a minute. Yeah. Next, explain why meiosis and gametogenesis are always interlinked. So gametogenesis is the process of formation of 2 types of haploid gamete, male and female. In gametogenesis, gametes are haploid in number formed by meiosis. So chromosome number is haploid. Thus, gametogenesis is always linked with the meiosis. Differentiate between zoospore and a zygote. The zoospore is flagellate, motile, haploid or diploid spore formed inside the zoospore enzyme, and it is a result of asexual reproduction. Whereas zygote is always diploid and formed by the fusion of gametes. It is usually non-flagellate, non-motile or motile. It is the net result of sexual reproduction. So these are the summary and plus some question answer I have discussed from the chapter that is reproduction in organism. In my next video, I will going to start the second chapter of your biology book, that is the sexual reproduction in flowering plant. And if you have any doubt from this chapter, you please comment me so I can clear your doubts. And if you like the video, please share it and comment it. Okay, then till then, thank you.